my channel. Thank you so much for being with me here again. If you want to know how I got these beachy waves, please keep watching. See, my hair is already washed. It is air dried. I washed it last night before I went to bed, and I put it in a low ponytail. Once I put a ponytail, I go ahead and I put this little satin bonnet on, and I sleep with it on. The reason why I sleep with this bonnet on is because it's satin and it doesn't dry your hair. As your hair dries, this bonnet will soak up the water, but also won't leave your hair frizzy or let your ends get really dry. I also have a satin pillowcase. Now these you can pick up at any beauty aisle or beauty store. I got this one at the Dollar Tree, so you can find them pretty much anywhere. I also have a satin pillowcase. Now I did see pillowcases in Ulta, so you can purchase them there as well. That's also good. If you don't have one of these, you can just sleep on your satin pillowcase, and that as well will not dry your hair. Your hair doesn't have to be wet. If you use a regular cotton pillowcase, over the time as you go sleeping, your hair, as it rubs up against it or anything, it dries out the natural oils of your hair. So with the satin pillowcase, what it does, it keeps those natural oils and in your hair, so that way your hair doesn't dry out as much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and as you can see, my hair is somewhat wavy, but then at the edge it's kind of straight. Up here it's kind of straight. So my curls are not all evened out. So I want to give myself some beach waves, and what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to use this tool right here. Now it is a triple barrel. I will go ahead and link that for you, the information of this. So basically it just clamps like this, and this does have several settings. So it has anywhere from 200 degrees all the way to 450 degrees. Now you definitely want to be careful with this because it does get really hot. Not only that, if your hair is on the drier end, or your hair is just naturally dry and you have to put a lot of product, you want to go to the lowest setting possible. Also, if you have a very little bit of hair. My hair looks like it's a lot, but it's very thin. So what I do is I do it on the lowest setting possible on 200 degrees. Any higher, you can cause burn or breakage on your hair. I recently dyed my hair back in December. I got these blonde highlights in, and it really made my hair more dry than it's ever been before because of the bleach and all that. So the first time I did this, I went ahead and I left it on the highest because I said I want to try it, and I was so excited for it, and I did burn some of my hair. So what we're gonna do to do this is we're gonna split our hair, and we're just gonna section it off and take as big or as small sections as you want. So I'm just gonna section it starting from behind my ears, and the rest of it I'm just gonna go ahead and pin it up. Now before anything, before you go ahead and you start putting the barrel onto your hair, you want to spray your hair with heat protectant. So I have the Tresemme heat protector, and this one is it protects your hair up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a heat tamer. It protects against heat damage. It's a leave-in spray, works with heat appliances. So this is actually pretty perfect. So what you want to do is you just want to spray. Make sure you get the ends, which is really susceptible to getting dry. Let that sit for a little. And then you want to section your hair off. So once you section your hair to the size that you want to hold the barrel on for 2 to 5 seconds. And that's it. You want to get it as close up to the root as you like it, depending on how your hair is curled. Remember, my hair doesn't curl too much at the root or at the end, so that's where I like to try to focus it more. Now, just depending on how much hair you have, it shouldn't take you that long. For me, it takes not even 20 minutes. And this time I'll just go a little bit higher from the last partition. Now, although we are locked at home, stay at home, I hope everybody's staying at home. Who says you can't have beach hair while you're locked at home? So this is a great tool for it. And let me tell you something, that once you use this, you're gonna get hooked on it. You're gonna wanna use it all the time because you're just gonna love the way it looks. You're gonna get so many compliments on it. The first time I did it, I've gotten so many compliments, and it's like, you don't wanna give away your secret, but it works great. It looks pretty, it looks smooth, it's not frizzed, it's not wild. And as you can see, I'm going pretty fast with this. So it's just a couple seconds you want to hold it because you don't want to burn your hair off. And it's just to give it an even wave. Now we'll go up to the last one. Sometimes I part it in the middle, sometimes I part it to the side. So it's whatever your preference is. And remember, not so long, just enough to give it the even amount of weight. And you know what I just noticed? That I didn't put the heat protectant on. So let's put it on this side. Please don't forget to put the heat protectant. You will burn your hair, especially if it's color treated. This thing is very powerful, and I'm telling you from experience. So if you have any tips and tricks that you like to use for your hair when you're curling it, when you're straightening it, when you're blow drying it, anything that you use, any tips, please comment them below. I love to learn new tricks when it comes to styling hair, when it comes to protecting hair. All right, so I'm going to part mine not too much in the center, just a little bit off the center. When I get to the front part of my hair, I don't want to split it no more into this way, the way I was doing it previously. I want to split it the long ways. So make it 2 long sections. I will have a top and a bottom. And this one, very short timing. I feel the closer you get to the front of your hair and the thinner your hair is, the less you want to put it on there. I'm doing mine while my hair was curly already after wash, but you can do it when your hair is straight. Those waves are gonna look so cute just as well. It's gonna sit more flat, but they're gonna be more defined. Now I'm doing my hair while it is curly for the simple fact that being that it's already curled my hair a little bit, it takes less work. It takes a lot of less work so it can look even. So here is my hair already. Top of it, and then you just want to style it however you do it. So let's see if I can turn for you so you can see the back. All even now compared to how it was before. And when my hair is like this, I usually just love to bring it out a little bit. So here's how I get my beach waves. Comment below how you get yours. I'm interested in knowing how you do your hair and what tips and tricks you have. If you like this video on how I get my beach waves, please like it, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Also, ring the little bell next to the subscribe button. Till next time, bye.